Right, I'm about to turn it off. I gave it a stir, a two-handed stir, because you've got to hang on to the pot. And it's really beginning to stick at the bottom now. You can see there's not a lot of liquid. There's quite a lot. I would like to dry it some more, but you really have to stand here and keep it moving because the whole thing is setting at the bottom. And it's only a few minutes since I did this. I was checking up on the videos that I made previously, and there's one of all of these videos that didn't come out, so I didn't notice that it stopped recording, and that was the one of me frying the mince. And I was talking about the importance of breaking it up. You can see how beautifully broken this up is. But when you throw your mince in, do not cook it in one big slab. That is horrible. You need to break it up with the spoon, not nice and delicately like I'm doing now, because I'm just kind of keeping this stirring, keeping this going while I'm talking. But it's quite a vigorous process, and you need to spend a good 5 minutes when you're frying mince, any kind of mince, to make sure you break down all of those bits. And often the mince can be quite compressed when you buy it or when you take it out the freezer, because if you buy fresh ingredients and you're not going to use them straight away or within a day, freeze them. And I'm talking about meat, not fruit. Or lettuce, for example. But if you buy meat and then somehow you didn't get your act together to do all that grand cooking you thought you were going to do, freeze it. But after it's frozen, you can find, I'm just tasting this, very nice. There's the slightest little burn at the back of my throat. I'm not going to turn that off, but I've interrupted myself. It's very important, and now unfortunately the video didn't record, to let's just open this up again. It's not very interesting looking at that lid. It's very important to break your mince down, and it takes a good 5, maybe even 5 to 10 minutes, depending how much you're doing. Don't do too much mince at one time, because it'll just boil in its own juices and then it's not going to fry, and that is removing a very important stage. You even saw earlier, which a bit was cut out, but I put it in the next video, I had to remove the juice, the water that came out of the meat. And this was quite a big bag. I've forgotten how big the bag of mince was, but you know, it's about a pound, or I'll go and scratch that out of the bag and have a look and let you know. Okay, that took a while to dismantle the wet bag, but it was 0.6 kilograms or 600 grams, 612 grams of mince, 200 grams of bacon, 500 grams of sugar beans, which were cooked and made about 3.5 liters of beans. And now you can see the whole lot is cooked down. We're probably approaching the 2.5 liter mark of chili. And that's how much it's made. And that's where I'm going to stop the cooking process. And later this evening, I'm going to serve this with wraps, and I'm going to show you how to present this dish.